Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Everquest Old School. And on tonight's episode, I am joined by a number of really good friends. And we are hunting over in Warsliks Woods, and we're going to get to that in a little bit. But first, we have Hydros Inc. with us.
What's up, everybody? I'm playing Corvellis, my level 21 druid. He's 2 yellows in, 3 yellows to level 22.
We also have Chupacabra.
Hey everybody, playing Savak, my 25 Necro.
And we got an incoming, guys. We have Bushido Bull joining us tonight as well, guys.
I'm on Gyledra the Gorgeous.
We have Nano. Oh, go ahead, man.
I'm the lowest level here today. And I can't do dealer squat, but stick a pet on it.
I'm kind of in the same boat with you, man. We also have Nano with us.
Hey everybody.
How are you playing, Nana? What level, dude?
Wasn't it? You just start
I'm playing 25 Dark Elf Cleric. His name is Dank Elf.
Okay.
And what character are you bringing with us tonight, Will?
I am playing Poradana, my level 24 monk, and I think I'm about to zone into over there.
Nice. So you can see
Oh,
we're going to have a full group here, guys, and we're over here
nice.
killing giants.
Full power nuke.
They are really, really high level compared to some of us. Other ones, not so much. The whole area is really camped tonight, so we're having to compete for mobs. I think we're doing fairly well. What do you guys think so far?
Oh, yeah, we're doing better than I thought we would, man.
Yeah, let them have the most, we'll take the one, that's why we don't get ads.
Yeah, this was Thune's idea. He thought, why don't we come over here, something different. I mean, we had the idea to go to Soleil, but we've been in Soleil so many times. We do like to change it up a little bit, even if you don't get the best experience. It's just nice to see new content, try new things out, and over here you have a chance of getting those forest loop earrings, which are really, really nice. Is there anything else that drops over here? Do you guys know?
There's a hammer I know of that drops that is worth...
Right.
No, there's one hammer that just sells. It's a vendor trash. And, yeah, so I like that, dude.
All right, I got a greenwood coming in here. He's not hitting nearly as hard as the other one, so...
Sapling?
No, he's not a sapling. He's just a greenwood. Let me see if I can get a slow on him. None of my slows have been dropping or landing on any of these guys. Are you having trouble the same with your druid spells?
No, my Stinging Swarm has landed every time on every mob that I've cast it on. I think Stinging Swarm is hard to resist anyway. I think it's one of those spells that seems to stick a lot. Now, Chupa, do you know anything about that? As far as Chupacabra, your druid, has that been your experience?
Lower levels, yeah. Higher levels, it sometimes gets resisted. It's just a matter of where you're hunting and what you're hunting.
Okay. Now, do you have an example of something that has actually resisted the spell?
Kale resists a lot,
Okay.
but that's
okay.
just the nature of the beast in there.
Now, are you soloing Cat? Your druid?
No.
Okay. Because I was gonna be impressed by that, dude, but now I'm not. I'm not impressed anymore. I'm sorry.
That would be cool if you could. You said you don't want the saplings? Because, he's blue to me.
If he's blue, bring it.
Yeah.
I was just saying saplings are the lowest level. Saplings, greenwood, evergreens.
And he's slowed, by the way, so you can save a little bit of mana if you don't want to fear him. Should be able to tank this guy just fine. Now, any of you other guys running into problems, such as, like, the mage? What are you casting for your class right now?
Level-wise, I'm level 18, so I'm casting Column of Fire, Fire Flux, Shock of Flame, Rain of Blades, that's an area effect, and Flame Bolt.
And all your
Resistant all
spells?
the flame bolts.
Okay, so they have a high fire resistant.
So instead of being offensive, I'm playing augmentation like Shield of Fire, stuff like that.
And what about you,
That sounds
Nano?
like good tactics, man. Good tactics.
Yeah, with your cleric, you're casting some direct damage every so often, right?
Yeah, I have Smite memmed, so I can. It does about 83 damage, I think, and I have Stun up, but I haven't really used it. Holy Might, I haven't really used it yet. Too much. I don't want too much aggro.
I got another one coming in, and he is slowed, so...
Now, AC, you said you had some things for me, man. Are those on your actual main?
Oh, no, I have him on this guy right here, so I can hand him over to you. Thanks for reminding me, man. I almost forgot.
Oh, very nice, dude. I was, just checking, dude. I mean, it's awesome, dude.
No, I want to give them to you.
I like
I'm way down quite a bit because this is my mule that I normally have over in East Common
Yeah.
Tunnels. So, he could go a lot faster than he is right now. But, yeah, I got some gloves for you.
Did I give you a couple of pieces to hand over to me? Is it what this is for?
No, I had those gloves we got from Split Paw. And then I had that club that I won from Carner's Castle the other day that you said you might want on your
that
guy.
sexy club, yeah, dude. Because it's got wisdom on it. Mine's just a damage. In fact, I'll trade you, man, because this is a Kishin War Club, and it's got 9 damage and 2.4 second delay, and its effect is Kisha. I don't know what that means. I think it might be a direct damage or something like that.
It is.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a nice club,
I think it's
dude.
75 direct damage.
And all I need, I mean, my druid doesn't need damage, he needs wisdom. So, I'm never going to melee that. Sometimes I would melee stuff that I have snared when it's almost dead. So, thank you, sir. You're a kind gentleman.
Nah, no problem, man. It's going to help you out. It's going to give you a little bit more mana. Yeah, and
Okay, does anybody know when the Elder Spiritus Gauntlets proc?
46.
Okay, so I'm just going to have to put those in the bank for a while. A free snare, though, that's going to be nice. Or will it be nice, guys?
Well, it depends on how long it takes to cast. And how often it gets resisted.
I think you have to be wearing them to click them, too. I don't think it's inventory, but I might be wrong.
No,
but
I think you have to be
just
wearing them.
Put something off and then click it on like Laura does.
Yeah, but I mean, once you get up to a certain level, is it going to get resisted a lot? Because it's a lower level snare than what you'll have at, like, what, level 50 or something?
I don't know. I always remember, it seems to me that I remember snare being something that never got resisted.
Scales.
that much.
I always thought it scales with you.
I think you're right, Alar, because I remember using a lower level snare on the Wervins in Cobalt Scar because somebody told me, hey, look, use this snare. It's going to cost you less mana. You're going to be able to do your quad kite, and it's going to last 6 minutes. So I think it was like the second or third snare that I got because I was using ensnared, which I think, or I can't remember because it's been so long ago, and I've forgotten a lot of things back then. But I know that I was intentionally using a lower level snare in Cobalt Scar because it lasted longer. Is what I seem to remember being correct. And mana was a big deal in Cobalt Scar before because it was before Kai. I think Kai came out on Lukeland, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it came out.
Power, I think.
Was it Planes of Power? It could be, man. I'm not 100%, but I remember doing the Wervins without the benefit of that spell. I mean, and Clarity 2 didn't last long enough to go pick it up and then come back. So
This guy's resisting.
when I got Kai, though, when I started getting Kai, I could go to Cobalt Scar and didn't have to worry about anything. I didn't have to worry about running out of mana. It seemed like Kai was such a good spell that I would actually regen as I was kiting. So Kai was ridiculous. So
Yeah, it was.
a ridiculous spell.
It made it more non-stop, though. Like, you didn't really have to take the breaks that you normally did. And in groups, you still had to stop every so often, but it was a lot less of a hassle. It lasted so long, too. It was like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it was a 3 hour duration, and it always cost 100 plat. I paid 100 plat for every, and until I made an enchanter friend. I made a high level enchanter friend. I sold him some gear, and he started giving me Kai for free every time he saw me, every time he was on. But usually I was paying 100 plat for Kai, but it was well worth it because, like I said, the thing that I love to do is I love to go to the Wrath Mountains, and I would get like 6 or 7 hill giants rooted and rotting, and I would have hill giants sitting all around me. And Wrath Mountains was always dead. Every once in a while, someone would pop in, but they wouldn't stay long. And so I just made a ton of money killing hill giants, guys, because sometimes hill giants can drop 60, it seems like 60, 70, 80 plat. If they have fine steel, if they have gems and stuff on them, they have a lot of good stuff. If they have toes. So, I mean, it was very lucrative.
It's pretty rare, though, man. We weren't really pulling in that kind of coin last time we were there, but...
And there was like, what, 3 or 4 of us killing, too, though, man.
Yeah.
So it's the money's a lot better when you're solo, man.
Yeah, and we did have an assassin with us, so... But these guys are taking all those kills. If you guys see anything, feel free to pull it, because there's only one of me, and there's 3 of them, and they're all pulling, so...
I can pull, man. I can run around and snare some stuff, because... Now, if I snare Chupa, your snare will override it when I get it back to the group, right? Chuba?
I think it will if it's higher level. Yeah,
Sorry
shit.
about that. What's up?
Hey, can
Does
I
it-
get a so when you
Yeah,
get a
yeah,
chance?
yeah, man.
Mr.
I got you right
Fred,
now,
sir.
bro. I got him.
Awesome.
Anybody else need Spirit of the Wolf? I'm here.
Nope, I got my own.
Sure.
Okay, anybody else want Spirit of the Wolf? Anybody? No? Nobody wants my soul? Okay, I see how it is.
One incoming, guys. One
It
incoming.
does seem like these are spawning rather quickly. I don't know what the timer is, but
Oh
it
yeah,
seems like it's
they've got a
quick.
good timer. The last time we were
Yeah.
here, it was a very good camp. Very, very happy to be back. Actually, I really like this camp. Last time we were here
All right,
was
guys.
ZK, who I'm missing, man. We miss you, ZK. Hope you're doing good, man. I hope your grandma is okay and feeling better, dude. And we're thinking about you, man. Keeping you in our thoughts, and I hope you're doing well, ZK. If you're watching this, brother.
And Dylan
Be
75 as well.
Yellow 70. What? Yellow
I said,
75.
I said
What?
Dylan 75 as well.
Oh yeah, Dylan 75, dude. Thinking about you, man. Always keeping you in our thoughts too. Haven't heard anything from you. Get well, man. I mean, I just hope you're on the mend. I hope you're feeling good and you're starting to get back. I know you released a video not too long ago, and so we're really rooting for you, man.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, I think Will's finally here, dude.
I'm finally here.
Morning.
All right, man.
All right, you
Been
made
here
it,
for
man.
10
Poor
minutes,
Donna.
man.
Poor Donna.
Feel free to pull, man,
Hey,
because they're snagging
How you
everything.
doing?
Okay, so just whatever I see up. or-
Everything, yeah, everything you see.
Hey, where you going?
You
Okay,
want you want to get 3 or 4 at a time? You're more than welcome to. We got root.
Root Mez. Somebody got one?
Yeah, I got sapling, but he's easy.
He's dotted. Now, you guys need to let me know who's keeping aggro the best so I can thorn that person. Please.
It's probably gonna be me off the
I've been
bat because I try to
shielding
slow him when I
fire.
pull. But I mean, if me and the monk are out there, it's gonna be both of us.
Okay. All right.
Monk for sure
Look
once
at Donna.
he starts hitting.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. And it looks like every one of them are wearing the earrings, man. That's that's the funny thing. This is
We
a popular
always-
camp, dude. Popular camp.
Yeah, I got another one incoming, guys.
So, hey, man, we're living up to what we were talking about, AC. Me and you've been talking about coming over here and bringing our alts to Kunark and exploring all of Kunark and doing things like that. And we're finally getting to do that, man. So, what do you think, dude?
I love it. This is not an area that I really come to all that often. It's, continent all by itself. You don't normally find groups over here. As you can see over here right now, there's 3 people, but 2 of them are by themselves. A third guy is, doing his own thing. And so if you don't come over here with the right class or with the right equipment, you're not really going to be able to do the stuff that's over here. And I think that's always been that issue. This has always been more of a solo area, and I've never really played a solo class. So I love coming over here and just kind of experiencing the content for, almost the first time. Yeah, I've been over here before, but not as long.
Lake of Alone and stuff. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I've
where
never,
would you like to go next, man? I mean, I actually, I think I'm going to spend
Kedge.
some time at Warsliks.
Kedge, man, I would love to go to Kedge Keep. I know we've been talking about it for a long time. We keep saying that we want to get those earrings first, but at some point, I would love to just go over there and do it, even if it's dangerous, even if we all drown, doing our thing over there. I've been wanting to see that zone since I've gotten back, and I have not seen
So
it
let's
yet.
go, man. I mean, Athalar, you have mage equipment that allows us to breathe underwater. Is that correct or not? As
No.
Athalar, no.
He has,
No.
I think he has that summon ring or something that gives you enduring breath, but beyond that, it's gonna wear away.
Water stones.
Yeah, and you're
That's what
gonna.
I'm saying. Can you or can you not summon a ring that gives us underwater?
No,
breathing?
it's not
No,
rings.
that's-
It's a water stone. It's a cookie water stone. It gets used, but the bad thing is if you get dispelled.
Oh, do they do spelling?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. But I agree with you, man. I want to go, dude. I want to show people that underwater zone. Maybe we should do that tomorrow, dude.
I'm all up for it, man. You just you got to get the right people with you that are willing to, brave the fact that you might drown under there. You might get lost. It's a very complex, easy to miss doors, shelves that you click on that open up, and all sorts of craziness that's in there. And then of course you're swimming the whole time. So some people don't like that aspect, but I love that zone.
I love that place, man. I really do, dude. So yeah.
It's very, very rare that you see a game that puts like underwater stuff in their game, and to see one that's an entire zone underwater is, it's like I said, it's a unique thing. Just being able to go in there and swim around and see yourself going through, like the little fishes. I wish they had done more content like that, giving you bigger stuff, such as, maybe a giant octopus as a boss guy and things of that sort. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of things that they could have done with it.
They got a giant seahorse as a boss guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, things like that are just funny to see. They're interesting. You could have all sorts of lore behind it. I don't think they really explored as much as they could have done with it. I think they were just kind of experimenting to see if the mechanics of the game would support a zone like that, and whether the players who were playing in the game wanted to see zones like that. And I don't know. What do you guys think as a group? What would you say, yay or nay, on an underwater zone? Do you like them or do you not like them?
I think would love to go there, dude. Kill sharks and the Nixies or whatever you call the mobs are under there, the mermaids and stuff like that. Yeah, let's go mermaider, dude. Mermaider.
No, I'm just saying on the idea behind it. Are you guys for underwater zones, or are you more of stay on the land lovers?
Anything, man, for anything that changes up the game, dude. Come
Because
on.
you could be right next to the mob, and if you're just up or down a little too much, you can't hit them.
So you're against them.
I mean, I want to see games I want to see games with different zones. Like they came out with Lukeland, they came out with the moon and stuff like that. Man, that was interesting to me at first. I thought that was cool, and some of the mobs. If you come out with new zones and new mobs, you're gonna make me happy. Especially if there's a variety. I don't want every mob to be like Oasis. I love Oasis as a zone. I'm not knocking it, guys, but
It's a great zone.
Kedge Keep is. It's an amazing zone, man. It's completely different from anything else that you'll experience in the game because it is all underwater. I think, isn't Siren's Grotto kind of like that too?
There's a little bit underwater, yeah. It's not all underwater, though.
It's not like Kedge Keep, though.
No.
So what do you think, AC?
It's not as damn Keep either.
I love when they do different things as well. With the moon, though, I kind of wish they had gone a little further. Made the graphics, or not the graphics, the gravity in that zone work a little differently, so that you were a little bit more lightweight or maybe a little bit heavier. So if you're going to other planets, you could go, the sky's the limit, really, or beyond the sky the limit. So you could have zones where you fly around without a mount. You don't need a mount. You're just flying around because the gravity's different on that planet. And I think that would make a unique style of playthrough, a unique fighting for sure, doing things in a three-dimensional, actually four, right? Because you're going up and down, forward and back in all sorts of different ways.
I agree. As like I said, variety. I really would have liked to have seen a variety of mobs. The thing that I had a dislike for in EverQuest and in World of Warcraft was they used the same old mobs. Sometimes they just put them in a different uniform. Orcs throughout the entire game. Orcs are goblins or and it was boring to me to see to come into this whole new expansion and find out that they made the giants bald. It's still a giant, So I mean,
I can't.
That's a very minor gripe of mine. It's not a big deal.
I can't fault them though, as a company trying to save a little bit of money. Use the same graphic over and over again.
Right,
I get that, but as a player's point of view, we always want to push that envelope. You always want something new. Did somebody pull this already? Nope, nobody pulled that one. All right, yeah. As a player, you always want that new thing, and it's interesting to see creatures in this game. Actually, I think we're going to get two guys. We're going to get one with a weapon here. Oh, yeah. This one, if you want to root one, guys, we got two incoming.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, let's see if my root will stick.
Take the one with the weapon first.
Okay. Take it or root it?
Whichever.
Take it.
Take it to the limit, guys.
Okay, it is rooted. It is rooted.
I remember Loose One, and a lot of people didn't like the zone, but I liked the gray a lot, where you didn't have any breath or whatever. I mean, it wasn't underwater or anything, but you had to have
an earring would work in there, though.
Yeah, but it was cool. It's a neat idea.
Right. Is that because you were on the moon and there's, no atmosphere?
Yeah, I get. Well, all that stuff was on the moon, but it was on the way to Sisera Temple, I think. But you had to go through that one zone with no air to get there.
Right.
So it's kind of a stopping point, where you had to have an EV item or a spell.
Oh, he resisted.
Yes, that's an interesting idea. I remember I thought it was Plane of Air that was back in the day where you always had to have levitate on. Is that a different zone? That if your levitate ever fails, you instantly fall down?
I don't remember.
There's supposed to be a zone like that. I might be thinking of a different game, but yeah, that kind of idea definitely kind of resonates with me too, because it means you have to go get a very special piece of armor that makes that a challenge. You know, like you got to put forethought into it. I always wish that the games would put more ideas into. Wow, this thing's just wrecking my face. Yeah, I kind of wish they would put more thought into the surroundings. You know, so if you go into a very cold zone, you're gonna want your cold weather gear with you. Otherwise, you're gonna start taking like frostbite up to a certain point. So in this game, think about it in terms of like magic resist or cold resist. You go into some place that's really cold. If your cold resist isn't naturally, say like 45, you're going to start taking damage. And the further from 45 it is, the more damage you're going to take over time. It's like frostbite kind of thing to it. The same thing with, a desert zone. If it's too hot, you're going to start taking that, exhaustion. Your stamina is going to go down a little bit faster. In a cold zone, you might get hit a little bit harder than you normally would, maybe an extra 5 or 6 points of damage per hit, because when it's cold outside, things hurt a lot more. So I don't know, what do you guys think that they could ever introduce something like that into a game, or do you think that's just too complicated and too many factors for players to kind of incorporate into their playstyle?
Out of mana,
This
guys.
game, this game came out, yes. As it stands now, they could add it in now.
Because I know Pantheon wants to do that. Pantheon wants to put, if you guys have watched those videos, they have like these little shrines that will do magical damage to people. It's kind of a stopping point to make sure that you're high enough level before you go any further into the zone. I think that's kind of a cool idea. Is like just the environment around you is a hurdle that you have to overcome.
I'm just excited to play Pantheon, man. I mean, some of the creators of this original EverQuest that we're playing now are involved, and I'm excited that from what I've seen online, it seems like they're trying to remake or recapture the glory that was EverQuest while making their own game, and I'm really excited for the fact that they may actually do so. Me and you've already worked something out, AC, and I need to get up with you later, man, in between videos, and me and you talk about that a little bit further, dude.
Yeah, me and Thum are gonna be doing videos for it as soon as it comes out, guys. They're on pre-alpha right now, but as soon as alpha comes out or beta, we're gonna be playing both of those, and then when the game goes fully done, we're gonna be playing that as well. So we're gonna be checking the game out as time goes on, letting you guys know updates, showing you videos. We're really looking forward to it, because from what I've seen, they're working foremost on getting the game set up for the actual techniques, the actual in-game mechanics first. Now, the graphics are pretty standard. A lot of the graphics they got in the game at the moment are just placeholders. It's like a guy with very little graphics on his face, things of that sort, just because that's not what they want to put their focus onto. That's the refining touches. Those are things they can do down the road. But if you make a game where the mechanics are broken right off the bat, that's very difficult to go back and fix later down the road. So I think they're doing things in the right order. They're taking their time, and they're making sure they got a good game. And more than that, they actually play their game. Like these are not just people who are like, I'm creating a game. I don't even like MMOs. I don't like RPGs, but it pays the bills. These are people who are passionate about what they do, at least from what I can tell.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to make an amazing game, because that's what you really need. The people who made this game, EverQuest, you could tell in every little detail that they put in, they were D&D players.
Game,
Yeah, they had the D&D feel to it, the flavor text of the creature hitting you and saying, "I'm going to eat your face and smash your skull into pudding," or something.
Or do you really want to go deeper into this dungeon?
Right? Like, it's that extra effort that they put in that really most players, if they're in a rush, if they're just kind of going through the game, they're not even going to notice. But the other players out there, the guys who are spending 10, 15, 20 hours playing this thing, there's a forest giant hammer over here. Did you guys already see that?
He resists my stinging swarm spell, guys. Yeah, but it's a no drop, and I remember the one that I was talking about, the weapon that you can actually sell for pretty good vendor trash. I believe it's called leg chopper or knee chopper.
Oh yeah, but wasn't that in the other cap?
It might be at the one in Frontier Mountains, man. I think that, I don't know. I don't have enough knowledge, dude. I'm ignorant as the fact of what weapons may drop here.
I think that's where you
So
guys
far, I
mentioned
think
it.
that's the only one we've seen here, right? The no drop hammer over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where you mentioned it last time we were doing the videos about the lake chopper thing dropping in that one little area. But somebody was camping that mob or something along the lines last time, so. And I have almost no mana I need to med up here after this fight, so I can
All right.
recast my buffs. And I don't think I ever
Yeah,
buffed
I'm
up
completely out of mana, guys.
our monk
Completely out of
either, so
mana.
that sucks.
You didn't think what now?
I said I don't think I ever buffed up our monk, so he's been going without shaman buffs. Not been doing a good job. Super Bits would be screaming at the screen right now. We need to get him in the call too eventually as well.
Oh yeah, Super Bits, man. You're always welcome to come out and hang out with us, dude. I know I would. You know how I feel about that, dude.
Thune would
That
love
be
shaman
awesome.
buffs. Thune
Yeah,
would
dude.
love him, man. He just drools
Yeah.
over dexterity buffs like you would not believe.
Oh, dude, man, I proc so well, and it seems like Frostbringer and the Sarnak Battlehammer just proc a lot more when I actually have even a minor dex buff on me, dude. It's nuts.
I think
dude.
so. I think you're right on that precipice, of like having just enough, but not quite, that uberness. And when you get that little buff, it just sends you right over the edge.
It's kind of frustrating because all of the armor that would upgrade me right now is very very expensive.
Yeah, well, you got to that
4-5K.
point.
So yeah, I mean, so I'm struggling. I'm saving up enough money. I think I have 1.9K in the bank, and 1K coming from sources yet unknown, guys. So
Allegedly.
allegedly,
Allegedly.
yeah, but I'm trying. That's why probably going to be one of the reasons why you guys are going to see a lot more Corvellis. I remember the last time when I played my Druid Thorn, it got to a point, I think around 40 or 50, where he was just making so much money. I was literally making alts just so I would have a tune to buy stuff for because I had all this plat in the bank, man. I mean, really, it got to that point to where, he was just a cash machine.
That must be nice, man.
So, yeah, well, I'm curious as to if I remember it correctly, or because I know that Thorn never really got that many. He never really got that many armor upgrades. I never really worried about his equipment and stuff like that. Because he did fine with very little equipment. So if you're making a druid, guys, if you're making a character for the first time in Everquest on P99, I would say let your first character be a druid, or maybe even a wizard. Because the self-ports, guys, you will be able to explore the game. You will be able to make money, make plat. You'll be able to buy equipment for future characters and future alts and stuff like that. That's just my suggestion. I'm sure other people have other suggestions, and that's fine. Really play what you want to play. Play what you think you'll have the most fun with. But I recommend Druid. Shamans are pretty sweet too, so...
Yeah, I would say the worst ones to kind of start with in the sense of how much money they're going to cost you seems to be the casters. Because spell-wise,
tank.
it's crazy. Well, tanks for sure, but that kind of comes like mid-range when you start getting into like your 20s and 30s. That's when you really kind of have to upgrade your armor a lot. But at the very beginning of the game, you play a mage or a wizard. What was it for our mages and wizards when we first started? I think you had to spend almost a plat and a half. Yeah, for each spell. And that's at level 1.
Oh, that's crazy.
And you're not going to be able to afford that.
If you go over a few silver.
I know druid spells are pretty expensive too. So guys, what I want you to do if you're making a new character, you come in the server, hit
I've got 2
AC
incoming.
up for money, guys.
I am broke. In fact, I am worse than broke. I am in debt to Chupa right now to a lot of money. So, yeah, I got to go farming some stuff. I got to, get some decent gear in there or something because, I got bills to pay, man. I got bills to pay.
500K.
Yeah, what am I? Am I ZK? I am not ZK, man. ZK is rolling in the dough. ZK has been here for a long time, so he got some really good gear and stuff.
Okay, I got an eye on Kartik, Chupa, but if you see him getting low, I keep on him. Let me actually thorn him up, man. Give us some
Once we can start going and farming some fungi tunics, I mean we'll start having a little bit of cash. But
yeah,
until
that'll be
then,
a cash machine. Stay on the scene like a cash machine.
Or the NG, man, the NG, and they're getting some of those blue diamonds and other things we might want to get. Will definitely give us some cash.
Yeah. By the way, guys, if anybody wants to buy a blue diamond tiara, hit me up, dude. It's only 12K, guys. Good price.
Nobody even wants to buy it at all, and yet you're going to be charging like more than anybody else.
No, I'm just kidding, guys.
Thum did walk around and wear it for a little while, and you should have seen it. You know, he wasn't wearing anything else. It was just the tiara.
Thum looks lovely in a tiara, dude. And my tiara, my kilt, dude. Oh yeah.
Just a naked barbarian in a tiara, guys, in his room, prancing in front of the mirror.
It's sexual, dude. Sexual. I think I got that from Key and Peele, dude. I think Key and Peele is where I got sexually from. Sexually. Oh. It's a good show. Good show.
Yeah.
Not as good as
Becoming another giant.
the Chappelle Show. The Chappelle Show was crazy.
What was that other cartoon one that you kept talking about? The mad scientist and the kid.
Rick and Morty, dude.
Yeah.
The Rick and Morty show. Yeah.
I've seen pieces. I've seen pieces of it here and there. Although Ren and Stimpy was on earlier today before you logged on, so I was watching that, and I forgot just how like vile those cartoons were.
Dude, the Booger Collection. The Booger Collection episode scarred me as a child. So I actually saw the first 2 seasons at Walmart the other day, and I bought them for $14.
I was watching the episode where he discovers that he can fart, and the other guy doesn't believe him.
I shouldn't love it as much as I do. I'm a grown up.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I love Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy are amazing, dude.
Here, there's 2 outside. I got 1. If you want to
I
snack,
got 15. I don't know how our cleric's doing, but I got 15% mana, and I'm not even going to have that after this hill. Oh, you're just going to stop and hit us. It's cool.
well, I didn't get any damage on him.
It's just like, look at these casters sitting here kneeling down. I'm going to have word.
Yeah, I don't have enough
Hydra.
mana to do anything really.
Yeah, we probably need to take a mana break and let the monk pull, maybe.
What? You guys got to let us know, man. I don't see anybody saying, 10%, 5% add a mana.
Didn't I just say 15% mana? We have less after this.
In
Didn't
the
I just say
call,
that?
I'm looking in the chat, man. I'm looking in the chat, dude. God, Napoleon. Mom goes to college.
What are you gonna do today, Napoleon? Whatever I feel like. God.
He throws a little, action figure out the window, and he's just dragging along behind the bus. Like, what are you
Dude, nobody's
doing?
looting, dude. Hey,
It's all the same stuff on
Not
him.
much to loot off of these things, but a little coin.
here's something for you, Savik.
What's
I'll
that?
link that for him. He needs that, man. The scribe life tap, dude. That's a really important necromancer item, dude.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, dude. He needs it for quests so he can get life tap.
Oh, that's for Shadow Knights? Yeah, no, I gotta say it right. That's for Shadow Knights, fool.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Dude. I was just testing you, dude. See, you know.
Can
You know what I'm
anybody loot it and turn it in themselves later down the road? Somebody who's evil?
Once you get the faction,
It's no trade. Crap.
But I know, but once you turn in the actual spell, is the spell tradable? If they want to die in cab, sure. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like for you, because you are the right guy for that job, you could pick it up and you could sell that down the road for something, could you? Or is the actual finished item no trade?
Who are you talking to, dude?
I'm talking to Savik.
Finished items,
dude.
no trade.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh. No trade.
But guys, I think this is a good place to go ahead and call the video. We're going to met up a little bit, get our mana back to reasonable levels. Then we're going to go ahead and start pooling again. What do you guys, before we head out, think about the experience? Are you getting a decent amount here or what?
Let me look.
Right.
Yeah, it seemed to be.
Oh yeah, dude. I've got like 4 or 5 blues since we've been here.
All right.
It's good for me. Yeah.
I was going to say, it wasn't overwhelming. There people were like, it's all right.
All right.
As always, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. We love your comments, so make sure you keep leaving them down below. And we love hearing the fact that you guys are coming back to the game after all this time because you guys watch the videos and you kind of miss that feeling of getting back in here. Remember, if you see us on, hit us up. We like hearing, just from you guys and just being able to touch base with you, even if we don't get to talk to you for very long because you guys are in the middle of something or we are in the middle of something. And we want to group with you as well. We don't always have the space, but if we do, you're more than welcome to come over there and hit us up and get in our
We
groups.
will group with you guys. He's right, man. We love to. It's like making new friends. So definitely hit us up.
Yeah, it's family channel,
We're
guys.
trying to break any of that habit, but we just haven't had any luck up to so far.
And as always, we'll catch you next time.
Subscribe.
Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.